I'm Rodrigo Sanchez, IT Director here at DP Electric. I oversee all of our IT. I lead our IT department out here. And I would say that kind of the biggest takeaway is just having key actionable insights onto our security, our posture, and then what we could do to shore it up. So that's been really my biggest takeaway from our relationship with Spot Migration. I think before working with Spot Migration, my biggest challenge is I had very little visibility into what was going on the security side of our business. So I knew there was issues, I would get phish alerts and things of that nature, but I didn't know across my entire network, across my entire users, both office and field, what was really going on. And so the biggest thing, my biggest pain point there was just trying to take action when I didn't know what my real problem was. We had some kind of anecdotal metrics. We tried to use some metrics through Microsoft to identify the scope of our problem, but because our nature of our business is so distributed between field and office, we really didn't know. So we had some phish alerts and little kind of key insights and spam and people cutting tickets to us along those lines, but we had no real gauge of the scope of the true problem. So our metrics were really anecdotal at best. Yeah, I think our biggest concern was the value, right? How much of this is a sales pitch? How much of it is really going to impact the value of our team? And then how are we going to be able to measure the success on the other end of it? So I think for us, it's just trying to gauge that, right? There are so many security vendors, there are so many IT vendors, and just trying to make sure that we make the right decision, that we spend dollars that result in real actions that make our business more secure and have added value. So that's always a concern for an IT leader. I think the multiple conversations we had with Will from Spot and really helping us understand how he's helped businesses very similar to us in a very similar industry get through some of these humps, the insights that he's shown them as how they evolve from whether it's been a little to no IT security team to more of an enterprise grade security team with compliance and much more advanced security posture. I think that gave us reassurance that we were kind of on the right track, and then getting some of that feedback about, well, have you thought about this? Have you thought about that? What about this? And so having those conversations, having those insights, and just those kind of light bulb moments were really impactful. And so we felt comfortable going forward. Yeah, so I think now not only do we get the assessment that shows us all of the wins, how much better things have gotten comparatively, as well as where we still have weaknesses, we've also been able to tag that with some of our like Microsoft Secure Score, Identity Recommend Score. And so I think when we started, our identity score was closer to 20, just little things that we were able to do to now get it up to 90. And so we have both objective metrics from both the assessment, Microsoft, as well as anecdotal along the team about how much more secure things feel, how much more we have insight and visibility into the network and the health of our company. I think the best moment for me and my team has been having done little things such as conditional access or things of that nature, that now when we see threats, we see that they were actively blocked. And so we can actually see that the work we did has had a real impact. Not only have we ensured that our environment is more secure, but on the flip side of that, we actually see these actions and these policies we've enabled and all of these other things we've done throughout our relationship have real world impacts today that are making our business more secure, that are saving the business on any kind of threat actor or risk that there is today in an ever evolving landscape. So it's been nice to actually see those things working and making the business secure day over day.